Dating after 60. This is an entirely new adventure, or maybe it isn't for you. I want to share with you my experience, which I'm still integrating and processing and wondering how to move forward. And if I do want to move forward with this dating scene after 60. So I was away in Peru for a month and I came back feeling spacious, refreshed. I had taken care of so many aspects of my life that I had felt energetically kind of depleted by. So here I am feeling, oh, perhaps it is time to consider a relationship or at least explore the dating scene. So this is what I did. I spent a weekend just on two dating apps to see what would that be like. And the first one that I did was for people over 50. And I went through all the questions and I said, "Oh, I'm just going to give it, all the answers, go through everything. And later I'm going to tell you about the different questions." Because I wouldn't have known that the dating apps for people over 50 are different than those that are marketed to people of all ages. Because then I did another app and I was surprised and amazed how expanded the options were for how you would answer a question and how the questions were very different as well. So for example, I'm just going to give one, and that has to do with preference, sexual preference and gender preference. On the over 50 app, there was just two options: man or woman, male or female. On the app for all ages, there were so many options. I think there were 10 options altogether. I can't remember all, but there was gay, lesbian, bisexual, asexual, non gender specific, non binary, transgender. There are all of these things. So, myself as a woman who's explored a lot of things around feminism and equality and just how our generation has evolved so much. I had to wonder, well, has our generation, the generation that I am in, that was born in the 50s or prior to that, and I started to see, wow, there's a lot to unpack just in a dating program. And I thought, if I need to if I'm going to date people and this is where we start, I thought, whoa, that's a lot of work as far as how to educate a person about different options and how we have evolved in this kind of way of identifying ourselves and falling into different categories with labels. So by the end of the weekend, I had canceled both of my memberships. I thought, oh, I'm just going to try this out. And I feel like I have enough content just from that weekend and what has happened since then to create all kinds of parodies about this dating world. But I'm naive as well. And I'm going to say that right from the start because I don't have a lot of experience in this field at all. Now, remember, those of you who know me, I'm a mother of three children, and two of my daughters have disabilities. So, since I haven't dated really seriously since they were born, which was 1996, my twins. My other daughter was born in 94. And prior to then, I had lived in an ashram for quite a long time and I had chose celibacy. So most of my dating went on when I was a teenager and in my early 20s, very early 20s. I had a few delights, adventures after that time, all quite unusual and nothing that I really felt ready for or that I could commit to or that I had the space in my life to take time for a relationship, as I know it takes time to get to know someone and to develop all of these different ways of being together and to even to find out if it's a good match. So the one thing that has been coming to me, even though I canceled out of these programs, which I think is so hysterical, and I've been sharing it with some of my friends, is I get these messages only from the over 50 crowd that says, "Oh, so and so," usually it's Charles, "can't stop smiling at you." And now there are new names. There's Benjamin, there's Thomas, and every day I get this, or so many people are looking, your profile is very popular. And then I thought, how do you respond to that? Like, what do I send back an emoji? But I'm not even on the program. So I'm not opening it to look. But I just find it a little bit comical that the above 50 age group is almost like these responses and messages that I'm getting make me feel a little bit like I'm in grade school again. So I want to hear from you. I'm curious if you have any experience along these lines and if we might have fun with just exploring what this whole realm looks like in 2024. So I'm Prajna. Subscribe if you like my channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Happy dating.